I always enjoy a conversation about goals because in most cases, many people don't know how to set the right goals. They're more task oriented in terms of I have to do this. But for a goal to be truly a goal, it has to be measurable. It has to have a timeline by which it has to be completed. It needs to be achievable. It needs to be realistic. And I like to include a little bit of stretch, if you will, so that the person is encouraged to drive past the goal. But one of the things that has to happen before the goal is set, or in other words, before the goal can take on a strategic importance, is that the individual has to have a vision of where they want to go. Without a vision, the goals become meaningless. It's almost like an octopus on roller skates. There's an awful lot of movement, sideways, back and forth, but there's no sustained movement going forward. So people get confused with activity and goals. So they need to create a vision first. Now, this doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out 100-year vision. Tell me where you want to be in 12 months. And then working backwards from that, we establish some mile markers, goals of what we want to achieve within certain time frames. And the goals then take on a whole new, different meaning, if you will, when they're tied to a vision. If they're not tied to a vision, you're just in the tactical way more than you need to be. You're very task-oriented, which is necessary, but we want to always make certain that we're driving towards a particular or specific outcome. And that's where goals fit in. Sometimes people don't know that and they're afraid to set goals, or they're afraid that they might make a mistake. And that's okay, because mistakes provide a wonderful learning ground to learn how to do something better the next time. So when you're talking about goals, link them to a destination or your vision.